Hi, I'm Davide Dominoni. I was born in Milan, in Italy, and I'm a PhD student at the IMPRS. For my PhD project, the main question is, does light pollution affect the biological cycles of birds in urban environments? When I talk about light pollution, I refer to light at night. Light should not be there, basically, because in natural environments, we don't have any light at night. And so the question is this light at night affecting the animal? And if so, how? And how do animals respond? The European Blackbird is the perfect model species for the questions that I'm focusing on. It's doing very well in urban areas. So actually the density of blackbirds in cities is higher than the density of blackbirds in forest environments. From previous studies, we know that the blackbirds living in urban areas, they differ from the blackbirds living in forest environments in the temporal activity on both a daily and on a seasonal basis. What we wanted to know is what is driving these differences that we observe in the field, what is causing the earlier start of the singing in urban areas, what is causing the earlier breeding time. And so one idea is that light is causing this difference because the length of the day is one of the major Zeitgeber for a bird. And so the first thing that we did was capturing wild birds and tagging them with light loggers and also with the radios. And so the purpose of this experiment was first to figure out whether the light intensity that they are exposed to during the night is higher in cities than in forest. And the second, does it correlate with the activity patterns? Of course, doing this kind of experiments only in the field is really challenging because we cannot control for other confounding variables like food, like temperature. So what I did was capturing birds from forest and city areas, bringing them into the lab and putting them in two different rooms. In one room I simulated a forest environment, so with no light at night, and in the second room I simulated a city environment. The results are quite clear. So the birds which were in the light and night room, they started to reproduce almost 1 month earlier, and they also had a different activity pattern. So they started to sing earlier, they were more active at night. So what I achieved so far was to show that light at night can affect the biological cycles of the blackbirds, but what I don't know yet is what this means eventually in terms of physiology, in terms of genetics, and in terms of lifespan in the end. Light at night is an important issue. Is getting increasing interest from different fields of research in biology or medicine as well. For example, women who do shift works, they show higher rate of breast cancer. And so we should try to understand whether this is also affecting wild animals, and we are really looking forward to go on with our research.
The most unexpected thing you ever caught in your net?
Was a drunk man.